This is the Armour Summer Grill. Greg Rust and Paul Morris at the Boatworks on the Gold Coast with Tony Longhurst's awesome car and race collection. And over summer, we're talking about all sorts of different topics, different strands in motorsport. One of them I wanted to get to was the advent of a new support category here in Australia in SuperUtes. What did you think now that we've got a year under our belt?
Well, I think from a sporting wise, it was a dismal failure. The positive is commercially it was pretty good. It brought some new sponsors into the sport, new money into the sport's great, around the four-wheel drive off-road market, around the diesel market. The big trick is, can they keep it going?
So then that begs the question, we've got two kind of customers, because if we're getting that commercial response, that's fantastic for motorsport in this country. At the same time, when you looked at a lot of the comments on social media, it didn't seem to really resonate with fans. So
probably all of the comments.
Okay.
A lot of it.
So what's the answer? What's the answer?
I don't know. I've never seen anything, fans so galvanised and hate something so much. Like, the fans are very vocal, they don't like it. No one watches it when it comes to the track, and then you've got this corporate support for it. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. If I was running the category and I was supercars, I'd just be in a catch-22. Well,
definitely, and lots of people have got lots tied up in this. I mean, it's been a very big undertaking for a number of people, hasn't it?
Yeah, the build of the car is quite complicated. It's expensive. You know, they're up over a couple of $100,000 for one of those things, and 25 grand around to run one, plus crash damage. So they're not cheap. So the guys that are in there are tied to it, and they've got commercial support to keep them going. They just need more of them. That's the key to it. They need twice as many guys to join them, and I don't know if they're going to get them.
Okay, rumours of throwing a crate engine, a V8 engine at them, and I would imagine that would require a lot of change from an engineering standpoint. Do they go down that path? Is that worth pursuing?
I think it's definitely worth pursuing. The engineering side of it's not a big deal. Okay. It's not a big deal, like normal. So
would that work with fans? And we talked about the reaction. Then where I'm going here is, on the one hand, we've got this wonderful corporate support or manufacturer interest. We want to keep that, yep, but at the same time find a way to connect with the customer too, don't we?
Yeah, and I think that the answer's there. You've got to make them noisier. You've got to make them at least have enough power to spin the tyres. So for me, the simplest thing to do is whack a V8 in them, but then who's going to compensate the guys that have spent all the money on the money in the ute? So that's where they're at. So I think they'll press on with what they got for another year and see where they get to with it, but it's not a very desirable thing to want to go and race.
For the sake of all those that are involved in the category, we do hope that it becomes something that people enjoy watching, ultimately, that it's a good show.
Yeah, I think for me, I get the guys that are involved in it, they've got to put a working group together. They've got to take control of it and go and tell supercars what they want, because they're the ones that have, they've got the risk.
That is the Armour Summer Grill, talking support categories for this edition, and we'll be back with a whole lot more real soon at speedcafe.com. Each week, Armour will be giving away the ultimate summer essentials pack. The kit comprises a range of products to keep your car looking new, including the latest Armour Wash and Wax, 2-in-1 wash mitt, a drying towel, protectant, cleaning wipes, glass cleaner and an air freshener. Watch the Armour Summer Grill episodes on speedcafe.com to find out how to enter.
Armour now make a great range of wipes with a smart seal lid. So this particular line of products here, if you pop the lid off, the first thing you'll notice is that they're sealed. So everything inside there, those wipes stay nice and moist. However, don't you hate when you leave the lid off? It happens to us all, and you go to use them next time and they've dried out. Well, no longer with this smart seal lid. So what happens now, after you've used your wipes, you can simply turn it around like that, seals it up, and they'll be moist next time you want to use them. Wipes are a convenient way to clean or touch up your car, and a great initiative by Armour.